Hey guys, it's Pinkstar. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my mid-year book tag. I did a similar video last year and I just had so much fun answering all the questions. So pretty much what I'm going to do is go through a bunch of questions and then answer them based on books that I've read so far this year. Yeah. It's just a fun time. If you want to do this, I'll post the questions down below as well so you can do it yourself. And if you do make a video like this, please let me know so that I can check that out also. Alright, so the first question is, what is the best book that you have read so far this year? And that would have to be The Final Empire, the first book in the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. I love this book so much. It was so good. I actually have a physical copy, but I don't have it on me because my brother-in-law has it at the moment. He borrowed it to read and he's loving it also. So yeah, this one is definitely one of the best books that I have read, and I'm currently reading the second one and I love it. The second question is, what is the best sequel that you've read so far? I haven't read that many sequels this year, but the best one would have to be Where the Sky Burns by Gillian Grant. This was the final book in the Blood of Earth series, because there's 5 books, and I love this. This was a 5-star, and yeah, absolutely love this. I highly recommend this series. It's very underrated. I don't think many people even have heard of it, but yeah, definitely check it out. I really enjoyed this whole series, and this book was a great finale. Alright, question 3 is a new release that you haven't read yet but you really want to. This one was quite easy because it is The Battle Drum by Sarah Al-Arifi. I absolutely love The Final Strife. I read that last year and it was a 5-star. And I picked this up and it's arrived, and I just haven't read it yet because it's only recently arrived, but I'm so looking forward to reading this one. I got the sprayed edge version, which is pretty cool, and it's signed. This is Waterstones edition. I can't wait to read it. Almost want to read the first one again though before reading this, so I'm not sure when I will get round to it, but yeah, high up on my priority list is this one. Alright, question 4 is, what is your most anticipated release for the rest of this year? This is hard because there's quite a few coming out, and I will be doing an anticipated releases video, which will probably be the one that I put out after this. But the one that I'm probably looking forward to the most, I have actually already pre-ordered it because I'm really excited for it, would be Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. This is her first like adult fantasy novel that's not based on the Shadowhunters, so yeah, I'm really excited to see what this one's like, and I really hope that I enjoy this one as much as her Shadowhunters series, because I enjoyed every single one of her Shadowhunters books. I love them, I love that world, and hopefully this one's going to be just as good. I am a little bit worried that I've hyped it up a little bit too much in my head and then it won't live up to its expectations. I really should just not think about it too much and just enjoy it, and yeah, not put too much pressure on the poor book before it even comes out. Question 5 is biggest disappointment. Now this isn't necessarily the worst book, this is just one that you were most disappointed in. This one's hard because the worst book would be Book Eaters that I read. I DNF'd it, did not enjoy that at all. Biggest disappointment, I had a couple, one being The Last Tale of the Flower Bride. This was one of my most anticipated releases and it just didn't do it for me at all. I think it was one of those ones where I hyped it up in my head and then it just wasn't what I expected it to be, and so I just didn't enjoy it as much, but it was weird. Yeah, if you've read it and you really enjoyed it, let me know, but quite a few people that I've heard from have all kind of had the same sort of feelings, but yeah, that one. And the other one, unfortunately, was The Secret Project 2. I can't remember what it's called. A Frugal Wizard's Guide. So, no, A Frugal Wizard's Handbook to Surviving Medieval England, I think. I don't know. I'll post it here. Unfortunately, this just didn't do it for me. Considering I'd read 2 of Brandon Sanderson's book before this, and I gave them both 5 stars, Tress of the Emerald Sea and The Final Empire, and then I read this, and this was a 2-star. It felt childish. The what do you call it? The humour just didn't really do it for me, and I just didn't really get the story, and I didn't really like the character, like the main character. I don't know. I just didn't really enjoy it. I read it. I'm glad I read it, but it just seemed like something I didn't need to read. It's kind of pointless. Like, I guess for a younger, it felt like middle grade, but then written for an older audience with the jokes, if you know what I mean, and with an older character, but it felt like it could have been a middle grade story. All right, question 6 was biggest surprise, and this was actually a hard one because nothing was like really super surprising, but probably the one I was most surprised with would be Tress of the Emerald Sea. I did not expect to enjoy this as much as I did, especially because I hadn't read any of Brandon Sanderson's books prior to this, and a lot of people were saying you should read some of them because there's like one of the characters is featured in some of his other books because it is part of the Cosmere. And because I hadn't read that, I was worried that maybe it would go over my head or it'd be too complex and I wouldn't understand what was going on. But no, this was like a standalone by itself. You didn't need to know any other information. And it was just so unique. Like, the world in this was so unique. The magic system was cool. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The main character was great. Everything about this was fantastic. And I gave this a 5-star, and it was like one of the best books that I've read this year. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, definitely one of the biggest surprises was this one. All right, and question 7 is favorite new author. Well, it's not new, but new to me. If you wouldn't have guessed, it's Brandon Sanderson. Yeah, absolutely have loved 2 of his books so far. One of them obviously not so much. And then I'm currently reading the second Mistborn novel, and that's really good as well. So yeah, really enjoying Brandon Sanderson's books this year. It is the year of Brandon Sanderson. I'm planning to read as much Brandon Sanderson as I can, and I'm really happy that I am because yeah, his books are great. Question 8 is book crush. I don't really have a crush on any of the book characters that I have read about, to be honest. Maybe Jake from Love Theoretically. Like, he just seems like a really nice guy and he's smart. But yeah, no, I don't really have anyone that's like a crush as such. Question 9 is your favorite character. This is hard. I love so many different characters that I've read about, but one of my favorites is probably Soren from the Blood of Eth series. I absolutely love Soren. I think he's such a good character. And I also really love Thimble from Legends and Lattes. So cute. Like, absolutely love this little like rat creature who bakes. I'm just obsessed. Adorable. So yeah, those 2. Question 10 is a book that made you cry, and I don't think any book has made me cry this year so far. I tried thinking about it and nothing stands out, so I'm saying no. Alright, question 11 is a book that made you happy, and it has to be Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. This is so sweet. It is the most comfy, cozy, I don't know, so lovely. Like, when they say like cozy fantasy story, this is it 100%, and my addition's just really cute. But yeah, absolutely loved this. It's about an orc who wants to leave like fighting and things behind and start up her own coffee shop in a place where people don't even know about coffee, and it's just adorable, and I loved it. I loved every second of it. So yeah, Legends and Lattes, great. You definitely have to read it. If you haven't, read it. Yeah. Question 12 is favourite adaptation. I'm not entirely sure what this even means. I'm thinking it's something that was a book that's become like a TV show or something like that. And I'd have to go with Vinland Saga. I haven't read the manga, but I love the anime so much. It is my favourite anime. It even beats Attack on Titan. There you go. I said it. Yeah, absolutely love it. Just finished season 2 and they need to hurry up and make season 3 because I need it. I need Vinland Saga in my life. I absolutely love every second of it. The character development is top notch. If you love a good character driven story, definitely watch Vinland Saga. Question 13 was favourite video you've done this year, which I'm actually changing, and I'm just going to say my favourite booktubers because I don't really have a favourite video that I've done myself, but I follow some amazing booktubers, so I'm changing the question to favourite booktuber, and currently my favourites are Elliot Brooks. Love her videos. She has also done this mid-year book tag video, so go over to her channel and check that out. And the other booktuber that I love to watch, who's not as well known, is Reagan Reads. She's very into the fantasy romance, so if you like those sort of books, definitely go check her out. Alright, second to last question is, what is the most beautiful book that you have purchased this year? And I have to show you, because it has to be Priory of the Orange Tree and A Day Before the Night by Samantha Shannon. I got the Broken Binding editions. They are like so pretty. It's actually stunning. And the naked hardbacks of these are like so pretty as well. Like phenomenal. Like the most stunning books that I own. I actually just want to put them on my shelf this way around because I want to be able to see this all the time. They're just so pretty. I almost don't even want to read them because they're that pretty. So yeah, that's what I've recently purchased. They've also got like ribbon bookmarks, which is so nice. It's such a amazing touch to your collector's editions. So yeah, those would have to be the prettiest books that I have purchased recently. Right, last but not least, question 15, a book that you need to read by the end of the year. It's not really anything that I need to read as such. I would like to finish the Witcher series, so I've got 2 books left in that I need to read. And obviously I want to have read all 4 Secret Projects by Brandon Sanderson. I've read 2 and the 3rd one's coming out soon, and then there's the 4th one I think near the end of the year. So yeah, ideally just those are the main ones that I definitely want to have read by the end of the year, and that's about it. Everything else is just when I feel like reading it, I'll read it. Alright, so hopefully you liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below, and as I said, if you have done this video, let me know down below so I can check it out for myself, because I'd love to know what all your answers were. And if you want to make this video, as I said, I'll post down below all the questions so you can copy them and make your own video, and let me know again so that I can check it out, because I'm nosy and I like to know these things. I like to watch these videos. So yes. Alright, so thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye!